Good evening, health enthusiasts. This is Bessette. I'm here in my kitchen and getting ready to prepare a keto type of meal tonight. And what we do is I've started out with some salad. I get the bags of salad and mix them together. Some of the spring greens and mix them in with the bags of the broccoli slaw. Okay, put that together. And this is kind of my base right here. I just dump it into a bigger bowl so it's easier access when I go ahead and use this again or for my next meal. It's all about meal planning. If you can plan your meals, you never have to, it's almost like having a fast food restaurant in your own kitchen. Okay, and that's the whole plan, is to have everything planned. The reason why we have convenience stores and fast food restaurants on every street corner is because they're planning that you're not going to be planning on food choices and things like that. So the whole trick to getting lean or getting to your fitness goals is to plan ahead. So got everything out here, again, planning ahead. Got the salad right here, which is the base. I like mushrooms, so I put the mushrooms in there. Has a lot of iron, very low carb. And you'll notice that everything here is low carb. Again, being keto type of diet and paleo. So what we do is we, put a little bit more emphasis on fat, more emphasis on protein and low carbohydrates or sugar. Sugar and carbohydrates are the same thing. Carbohydrates, just a longer word. But in your body, it is going to turn to glucose. Okay, so also chopped up some cucumbers, again low in carbs. I just happen to like black olives. Okay, so we have black olives, and these olives and peppers are really good to spicy things up a little bit. Just happen to like red onions, so that's already chopped up. And you notice they're in containers that I can use for today and then store for later. Here we have yellow tuna fish steaks, Yellowfin, okay, tuna steaks. It's a good little change up. Tuna fish you can mix in with a bag of tuna fish. The pulled chicken, sometimes you got to look at it because it doesn't look right. It doesn't really look like it's pulled off a chicken. It almost looks like cauliflower, so that's going to be filled with trans fat or genetically modified organisms. The tomatoes, again, the small tomatoes, this isn't too bad. It's got a little carbohydrates in it. It is a fruit, so it does have sugar. Cooking the tuna in either avocado oil or, better yet, coconut oil. Coconut oil is always a good choice, and it's going to be the non-genetically modified, or actually coconut's not really, it's hard to find stuff that's processed as far as coconut oil. This is one of the best oils that you can cook with, okay? And that's not my opinion, that's just the science behind it. For salt, I put Himalayan salt on here, or sea salt, and you get this at most of your supermarkets. The chickpeas, it's got a little bit more carbohydrates. We can use a little bit, as long as you're working out to replenish the glycogen in your muscles. And so, your body's always going to produce the glycogen that you need from the liver, and it'll convert protein fats into glycogen or glucagon that goes to your cells. Anyway, that's for another subject. And a little bit of spices up here to spice things up. Also, we have vitamins for the dog too. So, we like to keep things pretty consistent. So anyway, so that's pretty much just a basic meal. And again, I can reuse this inside the container here for future meals. So it doesn't have to just be a one-time meal, because that would be way too much work, especially for me. Anyway, so I hope you guys learned a little bit from this, and it's really simple once you lay it all out. Just go to the supermarket, get your things, plan on making the same meal. If you don't like to eat the same thing, well, live the way you want. Okay, but if you want to get lean, sometimes you just do it for a while. Do it to a certain time, and then you can kind of cheat a little bit and do the other thing. We all have to live. Okay, anyway, Ray Bessette signing out from the FirmU Personal Training and Private Facility. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, subscribe. Anyway, Ray Bessette signing out, and see you next video.